Hello and welcome to Mindful Horizon, your show where we tackle the challenges and triumphs of life with guided by faith and resilience. This is episode 4, and we're going to tackle a very important topic. We're diving deeper in drug abuse. And we did this in the last episode, and I'm here with your very lovely guest as always. Please introduce yourself.
Hello, viewers. Happy New Year. I have a good question for you. Are you there? Are you feeling overwhelmed, stuck in life? That is the reason why we are here. You're not supposed to carry the whole world on your own. We are here to help you. I'm Charity Njeri Mangi. I love Jesus Christ as my personal savior. And I'm your Serenity supporter. I love you and I'll help you. Welcome.
Lovely. So I'm your host, Naomi Zhao, and this is episode 4. So last time we did a lot about drug abuse. Could you please give us a quick recap of what we tackled?
Yeah, last time in our last show, we tackled drugs and drug abuse, and we talked about I think we talked a lot about the causes. Yeah, we mentioned a few like idleness and all that. And I really, the show will help our viewers.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
So when you miss out on that episode, please go back to it, and I'm sure you will come up with something, one or two. So today we're dealing with the effects, of drug abuse. So, if you don't mind telling us, what are these effects of drug abuse?
Now, before we get to the effects, there are things that are of concern on the drugs, because according to the report from the World Health Organization 2019, 0.6 million people were dying annually because of drugs. And the report that we got this year around June is that 3 million people are dying annually of drugs. And I'm very sure as I was walking down there, I met with a group of kids, and they were praying. So I tried to interact with them, and I told them, who knows anything about drugs? And you know, they are those small ages. And one said, I know. The other one, I know what that is. And they give me all sorts of drugs. And I was surprised, even a 2-year child said, I also took conge. You know what is conge?
What is conge?
Pombe.
Oh.
So you know, she could not pronounce this word. And so I could imagine those ages knowing about this. And I tried to ask them, why did you take this? Oh, I found my uncle taking, and you know, they gave me. Others were even saying that my dad puts the alcohol in the wardrobe. When he's away, I goes, picks, puts in a glass, alafu namsaidia kukunywa. So this is a serious problem. And now when we come to effects, the way the drug is going to affect a person is dictated or depends on 3 elements. One is the amount that you take at once in that drug. You know, you can sip, another one can take a full bottle. So the effects will not be the same. That is one element. And the other one is the experience of the user. You know, there are those people who have used drugs over years, as they here in the system, so they don't even react. And we also have the multiple uses of drugs. For example, you're not using one drug. One is smoking, you're taking heroin, and at the same time, you're still drinking alcohol. So the effects will also not be the same. And we still have the fourth one, the mode of taking it. You know, some are injected, some are smoked, some are inhaled. And you know, the effects are also divided into two. We have the short-term effects and we have the long-term effects. And the short-term, these are the effects that you get maybe a day or hours after taking. And we have those that are experienced by the long-term users, those who are qualified, they have taken for so long, and they have the long-term effects. And now when we come to general effects, we have the physical ones. And when we come to physical effects, we have the damage to the body organs. Have you ever heard of kidney failure?
Yes.
Yes. Now that one can be caused by drugs. We have the organs. We have heart attacks. We have liver cancer. We have the kidney failure and all that. And even sometimes it affects the way we look like. I don't know whether you have ever walked and found a man with very big breasts. Okay. So that enlargement, abnormal enlargement of breasts in men, that is also another effect. And you realize that some of these drugs are taken through injection. So after injecting for so long, Naomi, what do you think the veins will, what will happen to the veins? You're injecting and injecting and injecting for so long.
You're also damaging them.
Yes, you're damaging them, and they eventually going to collapse. And that is when you find them, they are collapsed, they are taken to the hospital, daktari anajaribu kutafuta mshipa haipatikani. They want to boost them, maybe using the IVs, but the veins have collapsed. And you know, there is also spreading HIV or other infectious diseases. Yeah, so those are the effects revolving around the physical effects. We also have the mental one. To realize that even remembering things, these people, is a challenge. After taking these drugs for so long, they don't remember things so easily. Munapatana na yeye, you have to explain who you are, where you met. They cannot even remember. Yes, and we also have, or they develop what we call paranoia. And paranoia is excessive fear. Mtu anaogopa, maybe he's a man, lakini hawezi toka nje usiku. Excessive fear. Mtu anaogopa. So if you see some of these signs and cognitive impairment, this person cannot think straight. They cannot make decisions on their own. Kila wakati lazima depend na other people making decisions on their behalf. So you realize that one, even interacting with other people becomes a problem. Unapata mtu anaanza kukaa peke yake, ameanza kuuma, anauma na kichwa, sweating, and also social effects. We have broken relationships, and anaoa hapa, anaoa huko, anaoa huko. They keep marrying and marrying. And if you are a woman, you cannot even be able to raise your children. Because you don't want responsibilities, you're tired. There is that fatigue. They are always fatigued. Ataki kufanya anything. Yeah. And also you find that they have legal issues. You know, if you're broke and you're looking for money and you don't have, what do you do next? My phone is there. What do you do? I'll take it. You take it. Yeah. So every time you're fighting out in police stations. Yeah, those are some of the many effects. Yeah.
So these are some of the red flags you can also use to know that there's something that is not right.
Yeah. Although now these ones, they are seen or they are shown after taking the drugs for so long. Okay. It's like the kidney failure, the lung cancer. Yeah, those are effects after taking for a very long time. Yeah.
So how can you really confirm that someone is using drugs?
We have physical signs. For one, these people become what do I put it? They are poor in hygiene. You know, maybe you used to see that person groomed very well. They start putting on, crushing, until you start wondering. This person used to iron the clothes very well. Nowadays, they're just like that. Then, they have bloodshot eyes. Akikuangalia even like, what is wrong with their eyes. And you know what we keep telling them? Kuna shida ya macho. You have a problem. Are you sure have you visited the optician? You have a problem with your eyes. That's a red flag. And then we get weekends. Because the little they used to pass by the nearby butchery, take a cup of soup. Now they are coming through the nearby pub, taking a cup of alcohol. So you cannot compare the two. So the person becomes very emaciated, very weak. And then come to their behavior. They become so secretive. You used to talk with them freely. Another to make a scene. And then most of them, they put on the hoods. Mostly they are like this, at the darkest corners in the house. You used to dine together. They no longer want that. They want to sit on their own. They isolate themselves, in short. They want to be alone. They don't want to interact with other people. If they were prayerful, they somehow become very lazy. And then mood swings. And this is what is bringing problems. You are discussing an issue and all of a sudden mtu amejam kama ameshika kikombe anagogesha kwa wewe. Those mood swings. I think sometimes you are really happening. You know, if you see someone start behaving like that, you are in the discussion, they get so angry. You used to joke with them. Now to them, jokes are no longer there. Whatever you say, they take it very serious. And they can even fight over nothing. So when mtu amepata mood swings all of a sudden, and at some point, they become suicidal. And how do you realize that a person is suicidal? Anaanza kupanga safari. Nataka uwe unanichungia hii, wewe ndio utakuachia this laptop, I leave it under your care. And you keep asking them, why? Where are you going? But I'm going, but I'll be back. Take care of my room. Where are you going? And they keep showing you, this is where I hide my keys. Where are you going? You know that they're planning something. They're planning something. And that means they are becoming suicidal. They want to leave the world. They want maybe to commit suicide. Yeah, and then there is hormones at work, at home, at school, there is low performances. And even at home, if a mother used to cook very well, you realize that they don't want to cook, they are lazy, there is low performance in everything. There is general low performance. If a person was very good at the workplace, they start getting withdrawn and don't want to work. Nani utafanya? Si mimi. Oh, can I send you? No. Can you assist me in this? No. Yeah. They perform very well.
Okay. So these are the things we should be on the lookout. Yeah, for our neighbors, our friends, our family. So that tukiona hivyo tunajua hapa kuna kitu haiendi vizuri. Yeah. Sasa tumejua na tumegundua kuna kitu haiendi vizuri. What next? What do we do? How can we support these people?
We say talk to them, and not just talking to them. You talk to them with compassion. Make them understand that you're there as a friend. You know, most of them would think that you're coming to dig in and now get a topic for tomorrow. So with a lot of compassion, talk to them. There is what we call information dissemination. Try to find out how much do they know about drugs. If you get what they know, then go try to gather more information. Make them learn more about drugs. Maybe they know there are drugs. The drugs are there, yes, but they have never known about the effects of the drugs. And you cannot sit them down and lecture them. And you know, you'll get mad, you'll get lung cancer. No, they don't want that. You can come up with ways like getting a certain movie, sitting down with them with a lot of love, request them to just let us watch this. You know what is there, you want them to get the information, but they don't know. So in the process of sitting, they are going to learn what they don't know about drugs. And also, look for alternatives. Talk to them. know what is the root cause of the problem. If it is something that you can handle, try to assist them. If it is something that is beyond you, you can refer. For example, they have family issues. You cannot handle that because maybe you're just a friend. You're not even a family member. But get a way that family can come together, discuss the issue, and have the problem solved. If it is about the performance, you can advise them, encourage them, the materials, reading materials. If it is something that is legal, take them to those people who deal with the legal issues. Just make sure you pave a way for them, that at least they will get hope that if I follow this one, at least there is some hope that this problem will be solved. But you can encourage them, watch movies, but you have not solved the root cause of the misuse of the drug abuse. And also, we have the physical environment. Try to change the physical environment for these people. Maybe where they live, the alcohol is brewed in the next door. So if they keep there, no matter how much you talk to them, no matter how much you preach to them, no matter how much you pray for them, or you even pray with them and teach them the Lord's Prayer, as long as there is alcohol in the next door, you'll be tempted to get there.
It's within reach.
Yes. So try to change the environment for them. Yeah.
Okay. Great. So tumeongelelea hapa wenye now you know these ones are using. Now we know how we can help them. Now the people who are not victims, they can possibly be victims. How do they avoid this? How do you stay away from being part of this crew? To stay drug free.
We are now assuming you're free. From that, and you want to know how you cannot get in there. For one, make a habit of being busy. Just be busy. Do this, do that. Just make sure you're busy. Run, jump, exercise. Make sure you are busy. The other one, set smart goals. And we have an S for?
S for?
Sustainable. M for measurable. A for attainable. And R for realistic. And T for time bound. Make sure that the goals you set, they are not going to stress you. For one, you can't be able to achieve them. Although with a little strain, because you cannot just set goals that they're just here. You need to set goals that at least can push you somewhere and require some energy to keep you busy looking for solutions. For example, you can set a goal like this year, I look for a shamba, or maybe I look for a shamba and plant crops. That is different from saying by the end of this month, that is time bound, I'll get 1 acre of a shamba and I am going to plant crops. It is realistic. I'm going to plant maize and beans. Don't just say crops. And then I'll harvest after. They are achievable because at least there is that month. You know what to look for, beans and maize. So those are some of the goals that we should set. The other one, cut off toxic friendships. And we say that you attract who you are. You attract who you are. If you are free from drugs, try to attract those friends who are like you. If you are abusing drugs, try to cut off that toxic friendship that brings you closer to that. And also you can even adopt a pet. Yes. If you feel you have no one to love you, then look for someone to love. That love you want to share. You can imagine getting a dog or a puppy. That dog will always come after you every time you are coming from work. Trying to, what they do, the way they behave, and you just feel good. You lift it. If you have no one to hug, then hug that one. And it will be nice. When you sleep, you know what they do? They come and sleep next to you. They show you love. because that is all you need. And lastly, it is not a must you get love from other sources. You have love. You can love yourself. You have sweet words. You can tell them to yourself.
Yeah.
Yes, and this is what we call affirmations. Every morning when you wake up, look at yourself in the mirror. Say, Naomi, you are beautifully and wonderfully made. I have never seen any other beautiful girl like you. Yes, you're good, you're nice, you're beautiful, you're smartly dressed. Imagine once you tell yourself those words. Anyone who tells you you're not beautiful, you remember what you saw in the mirror.
Yes.
You're very beautiful. So that one will get in and get out.
Yeah.
It will have no room in you. And so, because most people say that I started taking drugs because of stress. Where did you get this stress from? Because maybe you're not appreciated. You're able to appreciate yourself.
Yeah.
Yes.
Great.
Yeah.
So most of these things, they come from maybe, some feelings, emotions.
Some emotions that
people are not able to overcome.
Yes. You're feeling unwanted. You're feeling not very busy. Keep yourself busy. I have no work. You can create a job for you. You can create one. There are no jobs. Say that. There are so many jobs. Yes, only that you're not opening your eyes to see them. And whatever type of job you get, you're not opening. Yes. You see me here working. I've washed clothes for you. And I remained me. And I am here today.
Yeah.
Who knows that? No one.
Yeah.
Yes, so do what you can now. If you feel you want to do something, do it now. Because tomorrow may never be yours.
Sure.
Yeah.
Na tumesema don't be idle. Keep yourself busy.
Keep yourself busy.
And the right company.
Yeah.
This is lovely.
Yeah.
So in parting short, how would you want to encourage these people? Yeah. Or advise them more? Yeah.
Yeah. I have a word. I know we get our courage from the word of God.
Yes.
And I want to read the word of God from the book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 12. And I'll start from number 8, verse 8 and 9. 3 times I prayed to the Lord about this. What is this? Maybe this addiction, you're messed up, you're sick. This is what you prayed to God about 3 times. And asked him to take it away. But this his answer was, my grace is all you need, for my power is greatest in you. I am most happy then to be proud of my weaknesses in order to feel the protection of Christ's power over me. The grace of God is sufficient to get you from wherever you are. You want to change? Yes, it is possible. Not by power, but by the grace of God. And the Bible has stated very well that my grace is all you need. Friends are not there, you don't need them. Leave them alone. You have no money, leave it alone. The grace of God will get you where you are. Maybe I may not understand very well where you are, but the grace of God is able to locate you where you are and get you out.
Lovely. I feel so encouraged. I feel like I hope you have taken something home with you. If you forgot everything else, kumbuka, every day before you leave, look at yourself in that mirror and say some affirmation words. Remember, no one can take that away from you. So until next time, we love you guys. Follow us, subscribe, and spread this message out to the world. Thank you, and bye-bye.